afternoon and welcome to IBC World News. We're gathered here today with Right Reverend Bishop Prasanna Kumar Samuel, Karnataka Central Diocese. We would like to heartily welcome the Bishop. Namaskara, and thank you for taking the time out for this interview.
Namaskar.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Welcome to IBC World News again, and we'd like to wish you a hearty congratulations on being elected as the Bishop. I would like to start this interview by requesting you to kindly give a brief overview of the Karnataka Central Diocese, or the KCD.
KCD is one of the part of the Church of South India, and the Church of South India has 4 states of Andhra, Karnataka, Tamil Nadu and Kerala, and a little portion of Sri Lanka also comes under the CSI. And then Karnataka has got 3 dioceses. There are about 22 dioceses all over CSI. Karnataka is divided into 3: Karnataka Northern Diocese, Karnataka Southern Diocese and Karnataka Central Diocese. And I belong to the Karnataka Central Diocese and the headquarters here in Bangalore. And we have about 110 churches, about 80-85 clergymen, and spread over about 100 kilometers from Bangalore city. We cover up to Kola Goldfields on one side, Hosur on the other side, Kunigal, Tiptur on the other side, and Chikbalapur, Dodbalapur on this side. So this is our boundary, and we work within this particular geographical area. And this particular Karnataka Central Diocese has got 4 revenue districts. Okay, that is how it's been trifurcated. Earlier it was Mysore Diocese.
Yes, sir.
And now it is, when Mysore was there, it is just 1 diocese. When Karnataka came into being, it became 3 dioceses.
Bishop, please describe the role of the KCD today in the community at large, and kindly share some details regarding the same.
It has a very big role in making the community aware of the principles that Jesus Christ stands for in terms of extending a hand of help to the poor and needy, lot of compassion, forgiving one another, and we as a church do not feel that it is an exclusive community, but it's an inclusive community where it attracts all people into our faith and all people into the church. And we don't really close the doors for anyone who comes into our church, and we accept everyone as children of God. And that's a basic understanding with which, and very especially Karnataka Central Diocese, because of the multinational communities coming in and different linguistic people come in, the ethos and the tradition, the culture of Bangalore city is entirely different from any other cities in India.
What are your responsibilities as the Bishop of the KCD?
See, as a Bishop of KCD, I have ecclesiastical role in the sense I am the overseeing pastor, in the sense I have about 80-85 pastors, and they have been posted to 110 churches all over. And ultimately I am responsible for the day-to-day running of all these churches, and I delegate this responsibility to my own colleagues who take care of individual churches spread all over this place. And beyond that, I am also the administrative head. In other words, we call ourselves as a constitutional head. We have a constitution and we have to go by this constitution. And we have committees and we have policy making committees. We have also other committees which looks into the various aspects. As an individual person, I may not be able to do everything. So I depend on the duly democratically elected committees which come once in 2 years, and they run the show, and I just sort of steer those committees, give them those encouraging words, and give them the direction that is required so that this diocese would be able to go in the right direction. And that important role is rests with the Bishop of the diocese.
So, are you in charge of the executive committee of the KCD as well?
I am also not only in charge of executive committee. Executive committee is the highest policy making. Under executive committee, we also have the education committee where all the institutions of our diocese belong. We have a medical committee where all the medical work of the diocese is done. We have what is called Socio-Economic Concerns Committee, where our boarding homes and hostels and crushes and all these Maklasha Kendra, this sort of work is going on. That is another committee. And we also have a ministerial committee which looks into the clergy and their welfare and all those sort of things. So these are some of the main committees which form the backbone of the diocese. And we have what is called the Nurture and Witness Committee. And that committee is a committee where we get involved with the Women's Fellowship, with the Sunday School, with the Youth Fellowship, with the Men's Fellowship, with the professional workers, and you name it, and that's a big umbrella, that Nurture and Witness Committee. And that committee is the one which is the backbone for this diocese, for evangelism, for mission activity, for new church plantation. Everything comes under that. It is the, what you call the religious aspect of it. The SEC, or the socio-economic concerns that we call, is the social aspect of our diocese.